Welcome to the semester review over the periodic table. How about your hot pink review sheet and a periodic table to guide you? Numbers 119 through 124 are pretty much straight from your notes, as well as they will be posted online under the key for the review, so you can get your answers there. For this one, this relates to number 125, which asks you, where are the following families found on the periodic table, or groups? So I'm going to color those in for you just in case you were unable to in class. So the first group is known as the alkali metals, which is ALKALI. And the alkali metals are from lithium down to francium. Hydrogen, up at the top, is part of a different group known as the other nonmetals. Which begin with carbon, phosphorus, and go back up to oxygen. So that group is known as the other nonmetals. Group 2, and this goes for the entire group 2, is known as the alkaline earth metals. And you will need to have these memorized for your test because I will ask you about them. Okay, this center group here, which is the D block, is also known as the transition metals. Okay. This next group, starting with aluminum, is known as the other metals. I know that's hard to see in yellow, but I'll say it again. It's the other metals, because the ones between the other metals and the other non-metals are known as your metalloids. So the metalloids include boron, silicon and germanium, arsenic and antimony, tellurium and polonium. Those are the elements that make up your metalloids. Okay, your second to last group over here is known as the halogens. And the very last group, including helium, is known as your noble gases. So make sure you have these various groups memorized, including a couple that I'm forgetting down here, the lanthanide and actinide series. Lanthanide is just this first one going across in the F block, and actinide is the 5F group. Okay. Numbers 128 through 132 ask for definitions about atomic radius, ionization energy, and electronegativity. You need to know the definitions of these and then how to apply them. So the definition for atomic radius is A measure of the size of an atom, distance from the center of the nucleus to the edge of the electron cloud. So the atomic radius is about how large the atom is. The ionization energy is the amount of energy required to remove an electron from an atom. And electronegativity is the tendency of an atom to attract electrons to itself when it's chemically bonded with another element. So these three definitions, memorize them. You need to know them. Then in addition to just knowing those definitions, you need to know their trends on the periodic table. So atomic radius, it decreases going left to right and increases going down on the periodic table. If you can memorize the trend for atomic radius, then memorize that everything else is the opposite. So ionization energy and electronegativity are the opposite, meaning they increase from left to right and decrease going down on the periodic table. This way, if I asked you, what is the element with the highest electronegativity? Well, it increases going left to right. So I would assume it's going to be somewhere around here. Then it decreases going down, which means it's going to be less. So fluorine would end up being the most electronegative because noble gases are not electronegative at all. All their orbitals are filled, so they're not electronegative. So you need to be able to memorize these trends. Atomic radius decreases going left to right and increases going down. And ionization energy and electronegativity increase going left to right and decrease going down. For more information on the periodic table, visit my website at academicchemistry.pdworks.com and go to the navigation bar on the right side and click on the periodic table.